Hello everyone, welcome back to Curse the Dawn Late Night Gaming. We are right where we left off last time with the server was giving me issues.
Yep.
And if you recall in the last video I said I needed to verify the game's integrity. Well, it kept crashing over and over and over and over and over, so I finally had to break down and do that. And yeah, they were correct. There were two files apparently that... Oh, he's going to eat that hyena. Poor hyena. There were two files that needed to be updated. They weren't in there correctly, or they weren't updated correctly, or something. So now, as you can see, last time we were over there and there was people... Wow, you wiped out that hyena. There were people over there walking on invisible things. Now we can see that there is a whole dock and a whole shipyard thing there. And right here, I was getting that crash message that we are not getting right now. So apparently that fixed it. I'm kind of curious to come over here and see what it was that was attacking me. Last time, as you may recall, you may not recall because... Oh yeah. There was something attacking me that I couldn't see. Apparently it was these things. I don't know what they are, quite honestly. It's a weird lighting, isn't it? Is it like nighttime or what is it? So I'm curious if these things are what was causing the crash. Are they a mod? I didn't know that there was creatures in a mod. I don't think so. They look like stronger, buffer Murloc from World of Warcraft, don't they? I am Murloc. Okay, I'm looking for thralls. These are obviously not thralls. These are just enemies. These are not things that can become thralls. Something fighting something? I don't think... No, they're just walking around. Okay. He's just making noise. Alright. So I may jump back down here and see if I can... Okay. I don't know what that's about. Oh, and that reminds me, I have temporarily turned off the purge. I quite honestly think that feature should have been delayed. It's hard to do on a server, I understand, but for me personally, I think you should be able to get to a certain level before the purge starts happening. So, I want to get a nice base established somewhere and get my defenses built up, and then I'll enable the purge and see how that goes. Because the purge is just like, it's rough. It's really rough. It's just you struggle and to get your base built, gathering resources and getting your thralls and getting everything set up, and then the purge comes along and just wipes it. So it's like, Jesus, that's devastating. and it really creates a grind, you know. So I just don't want to. I just don't want to enable that yet. So here we are back where we were before it. Now, as you can see, in the last video, it was just an empty beach, and here we have actual structures. We have a person standing there, the peg leg girl from before. Nothing sexier than a peg leg girl. Actually, I don't find someone's disabilities to make them more or less sexy.
Stay back.
I'm staying back, okay. You're gonna. So you told me to stay back, and I stepped back. You gonna still shoot me with an arrow? That's not nice. That's just not nice. I did what you said. You said stand back, and I stand back, and you're still gonna shoot me in the head. It's not a nice person. Right. I'm gonna come over here, and I'm going to knock you the hell out. Possibly. I am not going to knock her out at all. Why is he getting involved? I'm not with him, so he's not a friend of mine. I don't want to create a ruckus. Oh. Okay, look at those people right there. I don't want to have a... I was going to say something bad, but I don't want to have a bunch of people beating on me at once. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm not with him. I'm not a part of this. Hey, guys, seriously. Not a part of this, whatever's happening here. Oh, that's a level 3 fighter. I just pushed the wrong damn button. Okay. Hold on.
Tell me your name, so that I can carve it on your pyre.
I am Curse. You, God, I would love to knock you out. Oh, you got a peg leg too. Is this like something you guys do?
For the north!
For the north. Okay, trying to look at his pattern here. Oh, alright. Well, it gives me a time to have a drink. Or two.
Steel and sparks.
Okay.
Death to the outlander!
That's a crocodile, dude.
For the north!
I don't think I can knock him out. Okay. We're back to me now. And you're dead. Okay. Now, fingers crossed he has some good loot. There's an axe. An iron axe. Does 24 damage. What's my axe? What's my stupid thing do? 20. Okay. Guess what? Is that demon blood? No, just blood. I think we're switching to the axe. Let's take a look at this axe. That's a pickaxe. Come on, Conan. Get it together. Ooh, it's a two-hander. Okay. Okay. I'm more about the whole shield. Whew. Hello, dearie. Whoa. Sunder an enemy. What does that mean? Sunder an enemy. I can't even hit a deer. Okay. She's running around. I don't know if I should completely put the, I don't know if I should completely put the sword away. I don't know. I would think I would need to have a lot of points into strength. Oops. To have a strong attack with this. I mean, she's not gonna let me get very close. Let's switch. Let's do this. Let's go to that, and let's go to this. Let's try to knock her out again. See if we have any luck. First, we get her to chase us. Oh, ow! Thanks. Nothing like an arrow in the ass to really wake you up in the morning. Okay, you missed me. I'm gonna see if I can push you this direction. Alright, level 2 archer. You're probably gonna own me. There you go. Oh, she is gonna own me. Where's she at? Well, I am not even close to knocking her out. Look at that. So the knockout bar is the gray bar above her health. And it is hardly even touched. She is just gonna annihilate me if I don't drink something soon. And I'm out. Oh, come on, girl. Ooh. Faked me out. She's almost down. Something's wrong. And I ain't complaining. Don't get greedy. Ooh, I got greedy. Okay, girls down. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is try to catch her, I guess. I was gonna disarm her is what I was gonna do, but I guess it's not an option. Okay. Let's get the hell back home, shall we? No, no. Stay away from my girl. Hang on, I gotta get prepared here. I gotta switch over to be ready for trouble. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can get home without... Hey, sunshine, that's nice. What is with the weather? What game was I playing? Oh, there's that new game out, that fishing game that just came out from the makers of The Hunter. And it's like, what's it called? The Angler or something like that. And it does that. It's like the time of day shifts are like crazy. It's like I'll go and it'll be like turning evening, you know, and I'll go and cast out into the lake, And by the time I reel it back in, it's nighttime. It's like freaking nuts. I don't like the way this is, you know. I wish it was more like you wrap her up and then you carry her over your shoulder, or the thrall over your shoulder. To me, I would feel more secure doing that. But I can't. She's a level 2 archer. This is going to be a great haul if I can get her home without her getting up and killing me. I'm stunned. I'm quite honestly, I'm stunned. I'm like, I can't believe it. Now we have to make some gruel. Scary sound, but it's just background noise. It's not a real thing. That sounded a little more real. Okay. Okay. And she's an archer, so that means she's going to be with us when we're hunting and doing stuff. She doesn't have to be like a blacksmith that stays home and stuff. Wheel of Pain. Yes. Put an enemy on the Wheel of Pain. Ah. So we need to make her some gruel. Man, she is a mean person. Alright. What is happening? Let go of the there. So to make gruel, we need seeds, which we have loads of, and we need plant fiber, which we have none of. All right. I'm excited. I'm as excited as I can be for a game I've already played many hours of. I'm doing this for the whole Age of Sorcery thing. I think that'll be cool once I get up to where I can do stuff. For this build I'm doing, which is the, let's do a little refresher, it's the Firespark 81. If you go to his channel, Firespark 81, he's got a infinite stamina build. That's what I'm going for here. And he recommends you learn to do the whole become invisible thing for the Isle of Septa. And then you can go and cheese a bunch of dungeons. You can basically go invisible and walk through the whole dungeon. Except for the boss, and then just go kill the boss. I gotta imagine that Funko or Funcom or whatever the hell the name of the company is. I've got to imagine that their testers know that this is a thing. They must, right? Okay. Make us some gruel. Hi. I'm not a cruel enslaver. I am a nice person. Believe it or not. This game is so wrong. I understand what they're going for. I get it. And you know, that is something that's interesting. It's not always about being PC, you know? Sometimes it's telling a story, and they're trying to tell the story of Conan and the harsh world they live in, but the part that I think they kind of fail at is that there's no part in the game where you become a slave. You know what I mean? It's not a two-way street. You're the cruel overlord in this game, and that's the part where I think they kind of fall down a little bit. But I understand they're trying to tell a story, and that's what it's about. Hang on. Okay, we got 100 here. 120. Let's throw these meats over here. Got some meats. Let's cook that meat up. Oops, there's more meat. Oops, getting a little click happy. Here we go. I am surprised at the success that just happened there. I'm surprised. So we've got a level 2 Black Corsair Archer. We're going to slap some of this in here. And we're going to send her on her way. So begin your wheel of pain. Okay. Here we go. Now, ideally, you'd eventually have a thrall on here helping her along. And although I just said how there's no it's not necessary for it to be cruel, I don't understand why the thrall master doesn't whip them. Because they just, if you see the thrall master in this game, they just stand there with their arms crossed and look sternly at them. I guess I don't know. You would expect that they would hit them but I guess that's going over the edge. That's probably too much. Because in every Conan movie, the slaves just get the crap beat out of them. These little things are from a mod. I don't know. Okay, let's put the stone in there. We make some brick for that. We'll put that there just because I don't know where to put it. I guess it's becoming bronze? I don't know. I've been using this for that. Here I am going into organization mode, right? Set, what did I just do? Oh my god. I do that all the time. Trying to move things onto the ground and I end up moving it all into my inventory. Let's see what else was over there. I think that's it. Here, that. Okay. Well, damn. I did not expect to make progress. Wow. I think doesn't the blood have to go in here? Pretty sure it does. And the bones have to go in the bone grinder thing. Turn it into powder. Grind an item. Okay. Item's getting ground. And the big axe. I think we were putting this is indigo, right? Yep. Indigo can go there. This, I'm going to be very careful, and I'm going to do this there, dump it on the ground. I think I was putting that wheat. I don't know what to do with that either. Let's put the seeds in there. We can eat the bugs, but we probably won't. Let's put that there. Okay, now I'm going to go over to this and craft the 12 that's available. We will move this here. Wait for one to come up. Let's see here. Dink. Okay, there we go. All right. So this is enough gruel to last her 2 hours. It's going to take a long time because she is a level 2. Now, we can make more gruel, but I honestly think it's just going to spoil. I don't think I have a scythe. Just double check. No. Do not have a scythe. Because that would be more efficient for gathering plant fiber. Yeah, because that's 2 hours, and does it show her time till she's done? I don't think so. This is a countdown to the fuel. Oh, it's a bar underneath this, isn't it? Huh. So she's my new friend. The only reason we got her is because of that bug. Because she was glitching against the log. It would have been ugly if she wasn't. Either I would have had to kill her or she would have killed me. It's just kind of the cruel ass world we live in here. You ever watch the intro to this game? It's really kind of like good in a way. I love the way they did it. It's got the girl up on the crucifix. He comes up and you think, oh, something bad's gonna happen here. He cuts her down, and then the storm starts, and these cat things are in the storm, and they're gonna kill them, and he hands her an axe, and they end up killing the cats, and she does the killing blow of the one that's attacking Conan, and then she goes to give him the axe back, and he pushes it back into her hands. He's like, no, it's yours. And then it goes into the whole thing about, so how will you live your life? You know, how will you choose your legacy? And it shows then her creating a kingdom and all this stuff. It's really cool. I like the intro. It's very inspiring. Oh, need some water. Luckily, we live right next to it. I created a well. It's up there by that front door, but since we're here, enough bees. I don't have a beehive. How much plant fiber? 96. I have been stuck on. You saw a few episodes ago was a let's play of Elder Scrolls Online. I have been stuck on that game. I ran into a little bit of a bump, and that was this Cadwell's Silver quest. It was like, I know I probably shouldn't talk about other games while I'm playing this one, but I just didn't like the way the whole thing was going, and I mentioned it on Reddit. I was like, you know, this quest doesn't ever end, and I kind of don't like that, because I like to, like, again, with the kind of OCD thing, I like to do a quest and then finish it, and then go to the next quest and finish it, and go to the next quest. I don't like a bunch of unfinished quests in my inventory. It bugs me. And this is kind of one of those open-ended quests, and the like objective is explore the world. You know, it's like, come on, I need a goal. So I was complaining about it, and you know, the Reddit people, being the way they are, they gave me the answer, which was basically just shut up and play the game. That was kind of their answer. It's like, oh yeah, I understand your problem. Screw you and just play the game. Like, okay. Everyone's always so friendly. I'm over encumbered. I'm going to... Once you're encumbered, you're encumbered. You don't get more encumbered. So if you're going to walk slowly all the way home, you might as well grab all the metal you can grab. I am going to, however, throw the rock on the ground. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. I know there's one of those stupid things over here. What are they called? Shale beasts or whatever they are. That's why this area is so good. It's got tons of wood. It's got tons of metal. It's got gold. It's got silver. This area is great for starting out and building up, you know. And quite honestly, I don't know why I'm reluctant to build a full base here, but I kind of am. I know if I go over there, he's going to jump out of the ground and attack me. There we go. See? I know things. Get your stupid shield out. There we go. Combat is just so glitchy, isn't it? I mean, compare the combat here with, like, Elders, you know, I was gonna say Elder Scrolls. But, oh my god, why am I drawing a blank? Hang on. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I was drawing a blank on the biggest game of this year. If you compare the combat like to Elden Ring, you're making, you know the move you're making precise moves. And this is just so... Now, there is a feature that I never use in Conan. In fact, I didn't know it existed until recently. I didn't know you could lock on targets. Similar to Elden Ring. I didn't know you could do that. That is a new thing to me. I didn't realize. I don't use it that much. I'm just not used to doing it. But there are certain enemies where it is really great to have it. Okay. Now there's no way that even dropping the metal is going to get me... You see that text pop up there, that box? It says, example, we have a forum, example, someserver.com, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure I can set that someplace, and I just haven't researched where. Yeah, I love Elden Ring. All these From Software games, I'm sure I'm not the only one in this boat, but they are games that I respect. I respect the design. I believe is an awesome design, and every time I play them, I'm just like in awe. I was like, what a bold move it was to make a game that, quite, let's be honest, is not in the wheelhouse of mainstream gamers. There are people that aspire to be good at those games and are, but the majority of people are mediocre at it, and I am one of those. I'm mediocre at the game. I have overwhelming respect for the people that are good at it and the people that have made it that way, because I've mentioned this on my site a million times. I work in the game industry. I've worked there for 20 plus years, so you do the math. But AAA game developers strive to make the game accessible for all people. That's what they strive for. They want every game to be something that grandma can pick up and play and the 8-year-old kid can pick up and play. That is why you see so many games with the teen rating, and because they want to be open for everyone. Now, what that means is games that beat up the player are not something a AAA game company would generally say okay to. And the From Software titles are like that. They punish the player, and you feel a reward for achieving. I totally get it. I think it's awesome. I have been accused in the past, in my game development life, that I am too hard on the player. But that's because there is certainly a frustrating amount. There is certainly a line where the player is frustrated, but there's a line where something is frustrating. However, it is difficult and achievable, and because it is achievable, it gives a feeling, a reward. It gives that reward feeling you get when you accomplish something, and that's what you kind of want to ride that line. You know, you want to be right on that line of something's achievable, but it's hard, and that's not the place that most AAA developers want to be. And you can see that in a lot of titles where they're holding your hand and they're saying, "Okay, go here, flip the switch, now go over here, kill this guy, now go over here." When you're hearing that, that's a company that is trying to sell to masses. You know, they don't give a crap how. They're not looking for a difficulty that's challenging or anything like that, you know. So, and unfortunately, I mean, that is the world I have made a career in for the most part. I mean, generally speaking, that is the realm I am in. And whenever I make things difficult, like let's say, for instance, we're in a combat situation and you've got to cross a courtyard and rescue a hostage, something like that. I will make crossing the courtyard hard. And I'll just give you some insight here. And when you're in a review meeting and the director is playing the game, they want the meeting over with, you know? They want to get to their next thing, or they want to get out and smoke a cigarette, or they want, you know. So they get frustrated because they are trying to cross the courtyard, and while they're crossing the courtyard, they're getting mowed down. And it's like, you know, depending on the game, and, you know, let's look at the games I've made in the past. I made Far Cry. And so when you're looking at a situation, let's say this is a Far Cry situation, I don't want the player to be able to walk across that courtyard. If you take the direct route, the out in the open, clear as day, you're walking across an open courtyard, you should get mowed down. That's a dumb move, you know? You should have to like skulk around the edges, or sneak in through a window, or think about your route, and then you will, you know, make a better game. You make better gameplay. But if you want to just have the player have an icon on the front door, a waypoint on the front door, and you have the player walk across the courtyard, shoot a few guys, and then get into the front door, that's not satisfying. That you have the players are just literally going, press A, walk across the thing, shoot, get to the icon, press A. Go over here to the switch, press A. Go to the hostage, press A. There's nothing. They're going through the motions. And that's part of the reason I feel that, I mean, I have nothing against YouTube Let's Plays or whatever, but I think that's part of the reason that they're so popular, because it's you make a game that's a chore, you know? You make a game that's a tedious chore, and they just want to watch the experience. They don't want to experience it themselves because there's no fun in it. So, and that's just my opinion. I don't know. I'm going on a rant, and I have to be careful because I end up going into personal realms, and I don't want to insult anyone in the industry or whatever. But anyway, all I'm saying is that I like a game a little bit harder. And I think From Software is a brave company that makes Dark Souls, it makes Elden Ring, and I love Bloodborne. And I enjoy playing them. And they're hard, and I'm just grateful that a company is out there and they aren't afraid to make a game hard. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's my rant. So anyway, it has been about 40 minutes. We have successfully gotten a thrall, guys. I successfully gotten a thrall. I never really expected it. I thought we would go out, I would find a target, and we'd come back and maybe try to get it later. All because of a glitch, I understand it, but now I feel we're gonna be able to go somewhere. I was kind of in this game thinking nothing's happening, and I'm getting frustrated, but now I feel we're getting somewhere. So this is gonna take a while for her to tame up, I guess you would say, in ARC terms. But the server's always running, so it'll be done when the next time, which she should be with me doing her thing. We'll try to get her some good armor then, and we'll try to see how she does. Hopefully, hopefully she doesn't die. But what I want to do, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to go over to that little camp, that little bastard camp over there, and I want her and I to go in there and just clean house, just wipe those guys out. They've killed me so many times. So I'm going to get her all set up, and we're going to go over there and clean house. That's what we're going to do next time. All right, so if you want to follow me, please follow me on Twitch. That'd be kind of cool. I haven't had I don't know, 2 months ago I got a follower. And I'd like to thank John156 for following me. But all these end up over on YouTube. You can follow me on YouTube at Curse the Dawn. And then you can follow the links. I believe they're in the description here. And then over on Twitter, Curse the Dawn 1. You can follow me there, and it'll let you know whenever I'm up streaming. If you're not into streaming, follow me over there on YouTube. And then, of course, I've got the Instagram that I complain about constantly. So, and has more followers than any of those things put together. And I complain about it. So, until next time, guys, I hope the sun never rises on your game night and you get to play all night long. Okay, bye-bye.